Good evening, everyone. I am Dr. Hemanth. I'm a fellowship president in Kidwai Memorial Institute of Oncology, and I'm here to talk on behalf of Dr. Idra Jamke, my mentor. So, I would like to talk about palliative care and yoga and its importance in palliative care here mainly. So, palliative care is not just a department, not just a subject. Palliative care is an approach in improving quality of life of a patient and their families also. Family members are also included by preventing and relief of suffering. So let's suppose in Kidwai, patient comes with cancer, maybe like in third stage or fourth stage, most of the patients come. It's not the cancer that the patients are worried about, it's the symptoms. So let's suppose one patient comes, he has very severe pain, he has lot of these things, and cancer is not just a single thing. It will come for today and it will end over by next month. So it will be there for at least like maybe 3 to 4 years, 5 to 6 years. We can't predict that. Prognostications are very much difficult in that. So in that point of time, patient needs support. Even the caregiver, what they are looking after the patient, they also need our support. So, in order to support them, this subject was brought in the palliative medicine. Palliative medicine is the literal meaning is to cloak something, put on cloak to make something look less serious. So, let's suppose something looks serious. We are not treating the cancer, but we are treating the symptoms of cancer and reducing everything as much as possible to give comfort for the patient. So, does like any of you have this thing like experience working in palliative care before this? Can I hear it from the audience?
I think most of us are new to this domain. For the past 2 years, I've been, doing a few studies and, also interacting with the patients. Otherwise, the mass majority of the students here and even the dignitaries that are present today are majorly, in preventive and other, even for chronic diseases and all that stuff. We have several of our researchers and our students who are contributing to yoga and all those fields. So, yeah, that's where we come from.
The thing is, here, even after, let's suppose a medical oncologist gives chemo, radiation oncologist gives radiation, but the thing is, a palliative medicine specialist is the one who will look after every aspect of the patient. So, let's suppose a patient has pain. So in our department, we don't just see the pain. We see that is as a total pain concept. So I would like to explain it here on this platform. The total pain concept involves assessing pain in all the aspects of the life. Like let's suppose you have a concept of physical pain, you have concept of psychological pain, you have concept of social pain, and you have a concept of spiritual pain. So we have dimensions of pain. We are not just looking, okay, ನಾವು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ treatment ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಆ ತರ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. We are not looking at it just like a physical pain. We are looking into the aspect of psychological, social, and spiritual these things. So physical pain, I can give medicines and I can treat. Psychological pain, I have to assess this. So yeah, it includes the interpersonal relationship and everything, and also the thought process of the patient also, and also social. Again, it includes interpersonal relationship, also financial burden of the patient. As I told, cancer will not come and go to tomorrow. It will stay on. So every time patient comes, that financial burden is there. We in Department of Palliative Medicine, we try to cut it off as much as possible. And spiritual distress. Mainly, I want to talk about this. Spiritual distress is when you have the existential crisis. Let's suppose patient is like, why is God doing this to me? What have I done to God? So this is called as spiritual distress. And this will not let the patient accept what he has. Rather than he keeps asking himself and he'll go into more distress. So that is where I think yoga comes into play. because it reduces anxiety as much as possible. Deep breathing exercises and meditation have shown to improve the acceptance of the diseases and acceptance of the life of what they have and spend the quality of time. So there are psychological benefits from yoga and also there are physical benefits. Let's suppose in a patient who has like dyspnea or breathlessness, so breathing exercises can help him a lot, and also there is anxiety that can also be reduced. So we need to think of it in all the dimensions and treat the patients. It's not just one dimension. So anybody have doubts regarding palliative care or regarding the patient per se?
I think that was a very enlightening talk coming from where we come from, right? Most of us are only in the preventive side and looking at the other side of the story. But you brought us a different perspective of how it is, what are the different things that those patients go through, and where yoga fits in. So we only think yoga is only something that we can use as a preventive measure, right? But you
No,
brought
no. Actually, yoga would be very helpful to both the patient and attenders because in palliative medicine department we also take care of the attenders also. Attenders well-being is also important to us. So in order for them to have a good life, I mean whatever the amount of time they have, that is meant to be good. That is meant to be like improved in quality of life. That should be done rather than giving them distress. So yoga actually fits in, but I don't think we have that much of time because if we talk how yoga fits in, it will take another one day. So yeah, yoga is very much needed.
yeah. Very nice, sir. I think for all of us, this is a win to see that, we usually have this perspective that yoga helps in diverse scenarios, right? And you coming from a different perspective as doctors who are seeing patients. So when we hear from you that yes, this dimension also when we fit in, it validates, our thought process. It validates our work. So it is. We are very very happy to hear, and the fact that you say it'll take one whole day to talk about it, which means you are acknowledging, or you're letting us know that yes, it has its place and it has its role to play.
And one more thing, we have also started yoga therapy in our wards. So last week, I think yoga therapy was started.
Yes, doctor, I
So
was there last
male
week.
and female ward, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So Kidwai has been one of those places, and Dr. Yaduraj and his team are very, very hands-on. It's actually a government
The thing
hospital.
is,
Hmm.
even Tata, like I'll tell you, the biggest hospital, AIMS Delhi and Tata Memorial are like biggest hospitals for palliative medicine. Even they are not concentrating on these things because we are concentrating on these things because it is how it is supposed to be in abroad. So in abroad and every other this thing, they take helicopters to see the patients. Here, it's not gonna happen. But we are determined to give how much ever possible, how much ever God has given us, and how much ever we can give to the patients. We are trying to do that by the grace of our HOD sir, Dr. Edaraj MK.
Great, sir. Like I was saying, I think Dr. Yaduraj and his strength is his team. I really feel so because even though Dr. Yaduraj might be having the vision, until unless he has that kind of support from within, it's difficult to execute what is what you want to plan into execution. So an amazing teamwork, amazing vision, and amazing teamwork, and wish you all the very best for the knowledge of the entire group. Like sir was mentioning, like doctor was mentioning, at Kidbai they've started the weekly yoga therapy sessions, and they're
And also
also yes,
musical
yes,
therapy sessions also,
yes,
yeah.
there's also music therapy that
And
we introduced. Yeah, please go ahead.
and I would like also I like this music album that was released. So I'm actually looking forward to it, like to be released in Kannada or something.
Yeah, sir, sure. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ we will release it.
Because most of our patients are Kannadigas, no. So we have TVs in our ward also. We have not
Yeah, I am from
ಏನು ಕಡಿಮೆ
Bangalore.
ಆಗದಿರಂಗ್ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದೀವಿ ವಾರ್ಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. So
Yeah,
it would be good actually if this song is played.
yeah, ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಶೀಘ್ರದಲ್ಲೇ ನಾವು ಅದನ್ನ ಲಾಂಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ.
I look forward to it, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you for your valuable time, Dr. Hemanth. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for sharing the varied dimensions, and validating of how our visions and how, the perspectives or the methods can be varied. And, the holistic aspect of a patient's caregiving encompasses so many other things. And you so beautifully acknowledged that this our yoga also definitely has a role to play in that. And your talk was very insightful. Thank you very much for your time, and thank you very much for your inspiration. And yes, I'm sure you will hear from Anita very soon. I'm sure there will be, something that she will come up, even for, patients at Kidwai and similar other patients that can, for everybody, I think for everybody, the music and yoga, I think, is a soulful experience. And today, by the way, is a World Music Day, and also the International Day of Yoga. So what we've seen here is a blend of both the celebrations, and I'm very, very glad that you could also be a part of it, Dr. Hemant. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much.